Hello. I'm just checking the sound. Because I did get
stars.
Oh. Ooh. Look at how fancy. I did get a new aux cord, so that's good. It sounds a little better. Hopefully it's better. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. But yeah, let me just send this out to my Discord really quick, guys, and then we'll get going on the stream. Send this out. If you guys want to join my Discord, actually, let me make sure that that's updated. But I will actually link it for you guys in the chat. My Discord link. Let's see. Link. You guys can join the Discord. The lovely, lovely Discord. Let's see, is there a live control room? Please tell me that it's updated and there's a live control room. There we go. Hey! What is up? Hey Heartbeats, how's your day been today? It's been actually pretty good. I'm really exhausted. My toddler woke up so early this morning, which I'm thankful for. We got to do a lot, but you know, tired. I'm really tired. So I thought I'd get the stream done a little early, and I'm like overexposed because I have my desktop right in front of a window, which this whole setup is going to be changing because this is potentially, well, actually this is the nursery-ish area for the new baby. So yeah. Hey friendly neighborhood. Hey everybody. There's a Discord link. And if you guys are mods, if you guys could like spam that link maybe like once or twice, that'd be cool. You don't have to do it. Actually, I'll give you guys like some links to spam as well, like the Patreon. If that's something you guys, you don't have to do it, but like it would help out. Let me grab those for you guys. Yeah, so yes. My thoughts on AMBERLYNN REID and anticipating Keemstar's interview is the subject today. So let me know, what do you guys think about AMBERLYNN REID? I don't know if you guys are familiar with AMBERLYNN REID, but yeah, I just want to know what you guys think before I dive into my opinion. Get a gauging idea. Also, mods, here's the link for other stuff. Copy paste that'd be cool. Just a few times, not like an over spam type situation, like once or twice. But yeah. So AMBERLYNN REID, I've been watching her for, let's see, I would say about a year now. Not like consistently, not every day. Okay, just gonna be honest. And what I will say though is like, you know, there are some inconsistencies that I do see with AMBERLYNN REID, but you know, I can also take into consideration that she has admitted to kind of being in denial in the past and multiple times. Like, this is a journey. I get it. Okay. Like, I'm not trying to pretend like this is something that I know about on her level. I have struggled with my own eating disorders in the past. I've talked about it in the past a couple of times, but particularly with the type of eating disorder that she suffers from, I don't necessarily suffer from that one. I am actually like a restricting and starvation type situation. And thankfully, it's been something I've overcome. It was a struggle though. About 4 years ago, I was really, really bad. And I mean, not like to the point of nearly, needing hospital treatment or anything like that. But for my body type and my body frame, I was really bad. I was newly married at that time, and my husband was very concerned for me. And so, yeah, he really helped me through a lot of that. And it wasn't his responsibility to do so, no, but he really gave me the courage and the confidence to come out of that. And there was a lot of reasons I did it, but I remember being really, really young and struggling with it. Like, I don't remember a thought process or time period where I wasn't basically thinking I was too fat or wanting my bones to stick out and stuff like that type situation. Let me read the chat really quick. I don't know much about her, but I heard she is trying to lose weight and then lies about it. The side effect of my medication made me lose a bunch of weight, having no appetite. Glad you overcame it. Thank you. And it's still something I struggle with, like having, low self-esteem, constantly thinking I'm not good enough, wanting to be that thin again, but just really feeling a lot better. Even though I don't feel like I'm at like my best place, of course, a lot of the time. I think the thing for me is just consistently working out. I mean, it doesn't even really matter what I do. So long as I do something, I feel a lot better, and it's a lot easier for me to maintain the mental side of it. But it was to a point where I wouldn't eat really anything. I would go days without eating. I would just live off of water. And this was a long time ago. This is not now. I just had a sandwich and lunch, so it's definitely not that way now. But back then, though, and when I was a child, I remember the longest time period that I had no food and literally lived just off of water was 10 days, and then I switched it to an apple a day. So it was bad. I've been to therapy for it, and it's something I'm gonna struggle with and probably need therapy for the rest of my life. And that's something that I'm willing to take on, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. And I'm aware of. And there are good days, there are bad days, stuff like that. So I have seen some inconsistencies with AMBERLYNN REID. I try to be non-biased when I watch the situation. Of course, there are things I don't agree with, right? Because like everybody has those moments. But in the grand scheme of things, I pretty much have gathered that it's a real mental problem that goes on with AMBERLYNN REID. And that's not me trying to excuse what she does. That's not me trying to say like, believe my way. Like, everybody is entitled to their own opinion with AMBERLYNN REID. And I get it that some people really don't like her. Here's a problem that I have with some of the commentary channels with AMBERLYNN REID. It seems a little, for lack of a better term, obsessive in the ways of bullying. So like, okay, commentary, I get it. You're on the internet, you put yourself on the internet. You've basically done that yourself, and you're subjected to matter of opinion at that point. And I get that too. So I understand that people are going to have an opinion on what you do, what you say, what you publish. That I understand. What I don't understand, and I've made a video about it in the past, it was a long time ago, it was like over a year ago. But what I don't understand is the excessive need to berate or talk down on, or like things like that I just don't understand, I guess you could say. So, commentary is one thing, bullying is another thing. Now, I'm not like some social justice warrior where I'm going to say that every single person who has anything to say about AMBERLYNN REID is a bully. That's not true. Even in some of the channels that take it a little too far, they have good points sometimes. Like, for example, I've watched Onision, I don't know if that's how you say his name, but he's like the dude with the octopus, like, cartoon thing that he draws, and he had some good points. And of course, I've seen Repzion's video on it, and he had some good points as well. Sometimes educating people about nutrition is something that has like kind of crossed the line, but then like he did it really well, I think. Let me read the chat really quick. Thank you for being nice on Discord. Thank you. I love you guys on Discord. They'd be right here for any small thing that she does. She could not toot and there would be, or she could toot and there would be 100 videos. That they're all massive bullies. Can't stand to watch. Exactly. Like, I understand. Okay, so for example, I understand over a long period of time talking about what she has done, what she has said, maybe catching her in lies and stuff like that. Okay, I get that. But then, like, one of my points a long time ago in a video I did was, you know, you don't have to make fun of the color of her shirt. You don't have to make fun of the way that she uses her hands when she talks or something like that. So that was something I noticed that I just consistently see a lot of the time when you see commentary channels, even some of the newer ones. Hello, KK. Is that supposed to mean like, I love your kitty in your profile. That's cute. No, I have horrid memory. Oh, you guys are chatting. I thought like there was something going on. But yeah, so my opinion on the whole situation is I actually do believe that she's lost some weight. You know, recently she came out with a video where she was just kind of, you know, just talking to the camera, talking with people. And she was discussing how she was losing weight at that time period and how she had lost 50 something pounds. I can't remember if it was 55 or 54. But I actually believe that she did lose weight. I do believe that she was in denial and being bedbound. I see that somebody joined the Discord. Welcome to the Discord. I added you. So now you should be able to see the chat. I gave you the role for the chat. And I'll go ahead and tag you in there. Yay! That's awesome. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm going to go ahead and post the stream in the Discord as well. But yeah, I'm so happy today, guys, by the way. It just popped into my mind because I can smell my husband cooking. He is making lasagna. Bitch, what? I am so happy. Oh my God. I can literally smell it and it's like, dude, it smells so good. Hold up. Yes, I'm going to send a message. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy to have you. So, yeah, our Discord, there's a bunch of different windows. You don't have to keep things particularly always in the window, but they're there for just your convenience. Animals, memes, selfies, videos, self-promo, artwork, stuff like that. But yeah, just feel free to generally talk. We're all different people. We all come from different walks of life, but I think one thing that I found with my Discord is that we can manage all that. So lasagna is good. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm like, I don't know why, but I can literally smell it is it's like sifting up the stairs and I'm like, yes. Oh, it a kitten. Oh, okay. I love that. There's like so many people in my chat that have like cat related names. I love it. You guys, I'm so tired today. I think after this stream I'm gonna take a nap. I don't mean to be such a downer. I'm like, oh my God. No. Lasagna is spaghetti cake. That is actually so true. That is so true. So true. Discord is a lot of fun. Yeah, it is. I need to get color, or what is it? The music bot. I need to get that in there so everybody can enjoy some tunes. I love lasagna too. Yes. It's part of being pregnant. It's so true. So true, guys. It's just, I don't even know what to say. My hips hurt. That's all. Hey, Allie. Welcome to the chat. I'm so glad you're here. I missed you. So yeah. Okay, AMBERLYNN REID. Back on subject, Taylor. I got distracted. That often happens with me. You'll notice. Candy King chapstick, by the way, guys. Just so you guys know, product review. Oh my God. No. It's literally the best chapstick. Wow, I'm just all over the place today. Whatever. AMBERLYNN REID. So, okay, yes, the 50 pounds. I believe her. I believe that she broke up with one of her girlfriends, I think in the past. They broke up with each other. I'm not sure if she broke up with Becky. Becky, if you guys don't know, is her partner, her girlfriend. And they've been, Becky is consistent. I like Becky. I think she's funny. I think she adds a lot of sustenance to her life. And I think that's good to have, a partner who, I guess, supports you. But I also have an opinion about Becky. And It's not my place to judge somebody's relationship at all. It really isn't. But I do see a little bit of enabling. And I also see, you know, Becky's weight gain throughout the process of being with AMBERLYNN REID. So I fear for the dynamic of this relationship. But like I said, it's not my place. Why do people hate AMBERLYNN REID so much? To be totally honest, I've asked myself that question many, many times. I don't know why they hate her so much in such a way. Like, observing somebody's weight loss journey, like you see Foodie Beauty. I don't know if you know, she's another one that people often go after, and then you see AMBERLYNN REID. I think the hate is literally just like a kind of a click thing. Like, because I've hardly ever seen, now there are a few people that stick up for AMBERLYNN REID, but I hardly ever see it. So for me, it almost seems like it's like a jump onto the hate culture because it gets views type of situation, rather than giving a true opinion about something that they could really, really help other people relate to. You know what I mean? And for me, it's kind of like with the whole Eugenia Cooney thing. Like, people hated her almost in a similar way. I mean, she had a much bigger platform, a larger scale of the hate, but it was almost, you know, polar opposites, right? But she got a lot of hate too. Is the hate just because she's overweight? Let a girl live her damn life. Yeah. You know, I've often thought that as well. Like, you're bringing up some great points here, Tish, because like, if somebody wants to eat, okay, whether that be to the end, like, that is their choice. Now, I understand putting into play the fact that they are loved and they are cared about, and there are some people that really care about them, and then having a platform, and then, you know, setting an example for younger viewers and all of this, and it's not something maybe to monetize. But then again, it's like, we live in a country where, you know, you have the freedom to do what you want to do, in as long as it's not hurting anybody else, right? But I also see the polar opposite side, like devil's advocate here. I also see the fact that people care. Like, for example, if I were to wake up and she were to have something that, you know, she eventually passed on with, and it were weight related, I would be sad, because I do have her best interest, like, as a viewer in my heart. But at the same time, I'm not her mother, and I'm, you know, just a viewer. And that's how I felt about, you know, Eugenia Cooney as well. Like, I just, maybe there's some people that can't process that logic, or do process it, but take it to an extreme. There are extremists in everything. We have extremists in religion, extremists in, you know, on YouTube, on Twitter, all types of stuff. So maybe that's where the culture and the, I guess, snowball effect kind of ran down for AMBERLYNN REID. How old is she? I know she is, let's see, how old is AMBERLYNN REID? Let me look it up really quick. I think, because I know she's like in her 20s, but I don't know specifically if it's like mid-20s or nearing her 30s. I think she's going to be 30. I don't know. Let me see. AMBERLYNN REID. I have not seen her book, by the way, to answer your question. Let's see, AMBERLYNN REID. Age. This feels weird to Google. Okay, so she's 28. That's, you know, she could really still turn things around, and I truly believe, from what I see, that she is working on it. You know what I mean? I believe AMBERLYNN REID has indeed lost weight. I can tell in her face and the body. Shelf is reducing a bit in size. Exactly. You know, like, if you, which is really good. I'm glad that she's taking that step forward, and she doesn't seem like she's bedbound. Now, of course, we only see what she shows. You know what I mean? We only see the fact that, you know, she publishes what she publishes, and then she's in certain positions. I do believe that she released a food haul today, so I was going to check maybe that out with you guys, see what she's buying for food, see if, you know, there's better options. But what I've noticed with AMBERLYNN REID is that when she really puts her mind to it, she has no problem buying lots of vegetables. No problem with that. It's how many she eats with what she has on it. Sodiums and seasonings. Seasonings are a big problem for her. She puts a lot of seasoning on things, which then, seasonings, they're calories. You know, I've recently just tried to pay attention to that in my life as well. We don't use salt. We use lemon pepper to try, because it tastes like salt, so to try to reduce sodium. You know, I make sure to put less things in my cooking, because I don't want to have healthy things get unhealthy because of what I add to it that I'm maybe potentially unaware of the causes and effects, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. It's sad to watch her choose unhealthy things, but she's a grown-ass woman. People are allowed. Yeah. I'd love to see her lose weight, but it doesn't affect me though. And I see your perspective on that for sure. Let's see. It's 2 chapters. It's okay, but she really likes to push that she's a lesbian. Well, I mean, you know, to each their own on their how they identify and what and who they choose to love. Love is love, I feel like, and that's how I view it. Love is love, and people should, in my opinion, respect, you know, other people's choices in that type of way. I watched her food haul. She's trying, but she's still buying processed boxed TV dinners and things, but they're healthier processed options. Okay, yeah. So whenever I would buy anything like that, when I was like really younger, like a lot younger than I am now, it would be just like the healthy choice meals. And it would be because I was like at school and I was going to school and I didn't have like the energy, I guess you could say, to get up in the morning and make like a sandwich or something like that. So I just grabbed like something, and it was really bad, you know, like I would feel really empty and I would feel very hungry, and it was just not good for you. But like, to each their own though, you know what I mean? Yes, love is love. Status is no excuse for not trying to lose weight. I agree with that. Yeah. And so, I don't know. I mean, my goal and wish for her is that she does succeed. I would love to see maybe 2-3 years down the line where we get that like before and after video, or that really emotional video where she's sitting down and she's lost a crap ton of weight. She may not be at her goal yet, but her goal will have changed, and you know, everything like that. And then, you know, we just see that whole process with her, and then, you know, we really believe that it was a struggle. We saw the struggle, and then those of us who didn't just bully her, right? Hi royalty, what is up? Those of us who didn't just bully her and actually gave commentary that was constructive, you know, feel like they maybe had a part in that, in the way to give her some positivity, some growth and stuff. That's how I feel like about that. I always try to see the best in people, even if sometimes it's like they show some characteristics that maybe aren't necessarily the most pleasant. People are human beings, obviously, and so it's like so it's just basically like you know, we're gonna see the downfalls, the ups and downs, the roller coaster type situation, especially in something as vulnerable as what she is putting out there. So yeah, I do hope to see that with her. I really, really do. I wish her the best. I want her to have a long, healthy, happy life. And it really seems like that's clicking to her mentally, that she is going to be the kind of person that really does turn it around. What do you think about Charlie Gold covering Amberlynn with such intensity, Taylor? I've actually never seen that content creator. I will definitely look them up though. I definitely will look them up. Yeah, and it does seem like she wants to be healthy. It really, really does. And so I really hope for her more success in weight loss. It's going to be a long journey. It's going to be an insanely hard journey. The mental, like, strength you gain from switching the neurons in your brain from the eating disorder side to the healthy living side is such a journey. There's emotional ups and downs. Like, I remember there'd be times when I would be working out and I was trying my best not to have that, like, you know, negative voice come into my mind where it's like, you know, you're nothing, you're this, you're that, you're fat, you're disgusting. You know, eat your dinner, and then work out, because that's the healthy way to do it. There were times I would fall to the floor and cry in the middle of a workout, because in my mind, it was so much easier just to not eat, go lay down in bed, and have success that way. But it was so unhealthy for me. So the mental journey she's going to have to go through, and will always have to go through, is going to be something that she really has to wrap, you know, logically around in her mind, that it's going to be a lifelong thing. Everyone has goals. If you want to, you can achieve it. I believe that as well. Nothing is impossible. You see people that really have the odds stacked against them in every capacity of the way. successfully do it. And that's something that, you know, I'm trying to refocus on. Like, as soon as I give birth, I want to reset my healthy lifestyle habits, and I want to, you know, try to transform in a healthy way again. That's something that I want to do. I have, you know, goals I want to meet in life. And so, yeah. I'm a little behind. What has AMBERLYNN REID said about Keemstar? Oh, no, I was just going to... Oh, maybe I should put a space in between that. Let me put a space in between that when the stream ends, guys. Because I titled that and I didn't put like a dash or something. My bad. AMBERLYNN REID didn't say anything about Keemstar that I know of. I was just going to do like a little bit of AMBERLYNN REID and a little bit of Keemstar anticipation on the Onision videos or the interview. So my bad, guys. I'll put a dash next time. You know, honestly, people who know my streams know that I probably 9 times out of 10 will fuck up the title. Like, I always will, and I'll go back and, like, fix it later. I don't know why. I'm just, like, I guess maybe I should take that time to definitely check the title before I click live. But, yeah. Yeah. It does come out in 2 days, and I'm like, ooh! I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm anticipating, just like I said, a shit show. With the way he did the trailer a couple of weeks ago, or what was that, like 1.5 weeks ago? I don't even remember. But it was just so, what are you doing, dude? And what can we expect from him? What can we expect? Keemstar better share everything. I highly doubt he will. I'm sure he's going to edit the crap out. Let's take a bet right now, guys. How many cuts in the video do you think they're going to be? I say 7 or more, if not more. And I'm going to try to tally them down. And it's going to be like an ongoing bet. Place your guys' bets now. And I'm going to like go back later and tally them up. And I'm going to be like, who won? You know? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cuts. Sometimes people can make cuts look really good and they're hard to tell. And sometimes it's like so blatantly obvious that it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You say 5. What do we win? Satisfaction of being right. No, I will give you guys a shout out. How about that? No. Yes, it's a small YouTuber giving shout outs. No, yeah, but just the satisfaction of being right. Hi, Lynn. What's up, Lynn? 8. Okay, you say 8. You say 5. I say, what was it, 7? Yes. We're going to see who's closest. We are going to see who's closest. So yeah, Keemstar, oh my god. I have been watching more of his content. Not like because I like him, but just I want to get an idea of who he is. Do you think he gave Greg final approval? What do you mean by that? If you could like elaborate a little bit. I'm sorry, that just for some reason it didn't like really make sense to me. And it's not you, it's probably me. I'm kind of a dork. I don't know. I did a little digging. Keemstar has a brother that is a lawyer. The interview has lasted 4 hours due to water and bathroom breaks, plus kids interrupting on both sides. Yeah, I mean, like, that's a long-ass interview. Maybe he will have more cuts. If I get it right, I will dance. I'll dance, too. How about that? Oh, my God. Can you imagine him doing, like, a Shane Dawson series? Like, a 4-part series on this? Ugh. I really hope he doesn't do something like that. If at the most a 2-part series, which he probably will to milk it. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. We will find out in 2 days what he basically said. So I really hope that, you know, maybe there's some, pushing the actual answers out. I hope. I'm clinging 1% of myself for that. I think he may let Greg have the final say. However, I feel like Greg is so self-involved that he thinks he looks good even when he's being a low cow. I think so too. I think he is that narcissistic. Agree and hope. Yeah. Like 1% of me. 99% of me is like, this is going to be a shit show. And then 1% of me is like just barely clinging on. Like, I'm soaring through space, can't breathe, with like a hair that's clinging me to the spaceship and I'm about to like fly off into space and never be seen again if that one hair breaks. Oh, I hope not. I don't want anybody to cry. Ew. Watching the playback for my face in that part. Oh, gosh. Guys. I disagree. In the trailer, Greg seemed pretty upset. He did seem very intense. Like, he seemed like he was getting worked up. You know what I mean? Yeah. That to me, that gave me this small smidge of hope that there was maybe some thought into it all, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. Like, you might have a chance, man. You might be able to gain some positivity from this, and there might be, you know, something that can come good, that's good from this. I have not heard him that worked up since he lost his Patreon. I took that video serious when he was like pissed off about his Patreon on his channel that one time we saw it. It was before it came out in the Mirrored, because it was kind of like, you know, a small in the YouTube world breaking news type situation, and it was like, whoa. And then I saw the edited scenes. Oh my gosh. What do you think about the whole Vincent and Chris Hansen problem? I truly think we'll never know what happened behind the scenes truly with that situation. It seems like they're just going back and forth right now. And no one really knows the full answer. No one will know the full answer, I don't think. Because Chris Hansen's little Twitter thing and his small YouTube update video, I think it was like last night or something like that, didn't really allude to much. It just kind of shifted things. And I was just like, whoa, what's going on? So I hope they elaborate. I don't really know. I think maybe it was a way for Chris Hansen to try to, I guess, just get the heat off of like the breaking part of like the news. You know, it was actually getting to big media outlets and stuff like that. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. And I do know there have been more updates from other Twitter accounts that have gone into a little more detail. So that'll be interesting to see what comes out with that. I don't know. I don't have bets on who exactly it was yet, because who really knows what's really going on? Because Chris said it could have been the sister, could have been Vincent, could have been, you know, from a situation that was accused, but then he just went over the Facebook stuff, and I was just like, but does he have proof? And I'm not trying to stick up for anybody here. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. Does he have undeniable proof? And so that's something that would be figured out in a court case. That's something that would be handled in a court case. And then we wouldn't see that for a while. So that'll be interesting. Yo, it's been such a long day. Oh my gosh, my lower back is killing me. I don't think we're going to see much happen in the Onision Kai situation for some time, to be honest. If something happens, it's going to take a lot of time. And it's just, that's how it works. And it's not, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know for sure, but I don't think it's going to be this year. I don't think it's even potentially even going to be next year that we see an official end to a situation if we get that far. Like, I really hope that there's justice served, but looking at it logically with everything that's been going on, it's going to take a long time. Things don't move as fast as we would hope. How long does this case last? Do you know? Honestly, it could take, when you're going through cases like this, it can take years. It can take 6 months. It can take 3 months. It really just depends on the delegation between each lawyer's, what the case has, what the evidence is. It also can depend on the judges and all these other loopholes and stuff like that. So it could be some time, or it could be quickly. I mean, To be honest, I wouldn't know because I'm not in the courtroom with them. And I'm personally not a lawyer, like I said, though. But from my experience through things, my trial when I was way younger, lasted years. So sometimes even with that, it can be a pretty complicated situation, especially with higher profile cases. Things can get twisted and the defense lawyers can really just have a heyday with it. Greg is all about loopholes. Yep. And that's a lawyer's best friend. Finding, especially a defense lawyer. You know, Greg has made quite some money off of the YouTube videos he's done with people watching them. So I'm sure he has enough funds to really get himself a decent defense lawyer, unfortunately. That's what's been said. They have the laptop. That is what has been said. Whether or not they will use that laptop, that's something that we won't really know. Sometimes people poop. I would hope so. I would hope so, doctor. I would really hope so. Otherwise, you probably need to go see a doctor. I just wanted to throw that out there. Well, thank you for that. Thank you. If you guys are unaware, doctor just gave us some very life-changing information. Let's hope they take their time and have a tight case. I agree. I 100% agree. I'm a doctor. I know these things. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I would presume that if you're a doctor, you would definitely know that sometimes people poop. I don't know. It'd have to be someone who knows how to deal with reptilians like Greg. This is funny. You guys always crack me up. You guys literally bring a light to my weekends. Yeah. So I'm going to be filming a video tomorrow, and I am going, if you're in my Discord, you know what I'm talking about. Hint, hint, you know what I'm talking about. But it's going to be a whole series, and it's going to be actually pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys know anything about Kurt Cobain. That's a pretty obvious hint, but yeah. Ah, my left eye is switching. Why is that happening? Do you guys ever get that where like your eye will randomly just like twitch or something? I hate that. I gave you that idea. Yes, you did. Shout out to you. You did. Thank goodness for you, because like honestly, I don't know what I was gonna do. We need to build a Jurassic Park styled electric fence around Washington. That's where all the reptilians are. Oh my gosh. I hate when you just do your makeup and your eye twitches. Yes, I know. No, mine's been doing it like a lot lately though. Like for real. On a real note, it's a problem, I think. Like I'll just be sitting there and I'll be like, and it's just like, what's happening? I drink so much water. Oh my gosh, it is bad. Like I probably drink too much water. I need a label that says Taylor Idea Machine here. I'm going to make a special role just for you, the Discord, for that. It's going to name it. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on AMBERLYNN REID. I don't know. I also want to point out though that Friendly Neighborhood made this song for the channel. Let me play it. Let me play it for you guys. It's actually cute. I love it. Wanted to play it. It's like an intro song, but I wanted to give you a shout out. And if you guys would like up the stream, that'd be super awesome. And if you're new here, subscribe. We would love to have you part of the Heartbeat. And a way to support the channel is by Patreon, going to Discord, or donations. They're up to you, but they are available. So yeah, definitely would be something that you have options for if you want to support the channel. But yeah, isn't this a cool sound?
Kiss the stars.
Wow, I am famous now. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's actually perfect. So that's really, thank you for doing that. That's awesome. I love it. You know what's crazy is I don't go on that site. I do not go on that site. I know a lot of people say there's like a lot of sources there that have a lot of like information that you could use, especially during like the whole Onision situation. I just don't feel comfortable using it. It sounds way better on a live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking up the stream. That means a lot to me, guys. Really, it does. Interaction is interaction, y'all. And if you have a YouTube channel, don't be discouraged if people dislike your videos. Like, a click is a click, dude. And they're still helping you out in the algorithm. Like, people do not understand that it was literally designed just to give the content creator an idea of what somebody, like, their audience likes or doesn't like. I'm late. Hello. Hello. Better late than never, I always say. Welcome, 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 my lovely heartbeats. You guys are so amazing. I know my Saturday streams that are usually early, I just feel like it messes with a lot of people's like times and everything like that because they're so used to me going like later on at night. But I don't know, so I'm just trying to make it like, I'm trying to figure out the best time, you know what I mean? Professor Winter, what's up, what's up, what's up? Are you gonna be streaming soon? Yeah, Friendly Neighborhood just posted all the Patreon and the Discord links for you guys. And I have merch, but don't feel obligated. It's just something if you're like a super fan. I'm going to be updating the merch store soon too, so. If not today, then tomorrow. Cool, I will be there. You'd love to be a guest on my stream sometime? We'll have to work it out. Are you going to talk about poop all day? Are you going to inform us about how pooping sometimes happens with humans? You know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Can you guys imagine? I title it some super serious thing and it's like, poop sometimes happens with humans. Oh yes, I'm an expert on that. Oh yeah. You can be the Dr. Oz of this stream. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, being a doctor is a hard thing. We should have a topic of being a mommy life, for sure. I can definitely try to work like an idea out with that. I usually don't talk about my kids much or anything like that, just due to some things that have happened in the past, but tell us how babies are made, y'all. Well, when I'm just kidding. So, when mommy and daddy love each other, baby. Oh my god, I'm such a dork, guys. I'm literally a dork. How is a baby formed? Through lots of food and a miracle. I don't know what else to say. Stork comes and brings it to my door. Yo, when I was a little kid, I truly thought that's how that happened. Like, I truly thought one day I was gonna wake up and this fucking bird was gonna come with a baby brother or sister. And then reality hit, and I was an only child for my entire life. It was sad. Actually, I'm like thinking about it now, and I'm just like, what is happening to me? I'm like having a breakdown. Dude, you know what this reminds me of? Do you guys remember? Oh, thank you. My laugh, I feel like, is so just dorky, but it's just something I can't control. Yo, there's I have like 5 different laughs, okay? So I'll like have my giggle. It's not funny, but it's like a giggle. I will have my like cackle where I am snorting and like I'm like wheezing. It's like bad. Like I'm kind of just like, what is happening to her? She might die. And then I have like my really loud, obnoxious laugh. And then I have like that sweet I'm on a date laugh where you're trying not to be annoying and you're trying not to sound like hideous. But at the same time, you want to like obviously make it sound like, well, you not make it sound, but let him know in my particular situation that he's really making you laugh. And then I just have like my annoyed laugh, like you know. I do have different stages of laughs. Like, yo, last night I was in one of the craziest laughing fits I've like ever had, and I thought I was gonna go into labor. I was like, oh my gosh. It was funny. Like, what I was laughing about was fucking hilarious. I always love how when babies get born in a movie, they're already clean and there is no afterwards. Exactly. And then, like, they're like 3 months old. I was watching The Walking Dead last night with my husband. It was when Rick's wife had the baby. And then I was like, notice how the baby came out and aged from scene cut to scene cut, like 5 months. And he just started laughing. Your husband is funny. Did you guys see that freaking Discord video last night? Oh my god. I put him on the spot with it and he kind of got embarrassed, but like it was okay because he really pulled it off. The first one that he did was spot on though. You think Greg is afterbirth? Oh my god. His mom raised that instead of the baby. Oh my god. You wake up and boom, suddenly your kid is a fully grown adult. I wish that would be sad actually. Oh my gosh. You should have your husband on. I will let him know that you guys are requesting his presence. He'll probably feel like super, definitely super pleased to know that you guys want to see him. Yeah, he's been on the channel a couple of times. I did remove the videos. They were a long time ago, like over 2 years ago. And those were like really old videos. And I was doing like my favorites of the year around like the holidays and stuff. And then he's been on a few streams. But yeah, I definitely would love to have him on here. Hey Dasher, what's up? What are some of your guys' favorite books? My favorite book of all time? Let me think about that. The Thornbirds. It's also my favorite old time movie. It's a very old book. The Dark Tower series. I've never actually read that. I'm gonna look into it. Definitely gonna look into it. Yeah, I have so many books. I have hundreds of books. I'll have to like show you guys sometime in the Discord like how many books I have. Like I'll take a picture of them today. You guys are gonna be shocked. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? She can read? No. Alice in Wonderland is my favorite. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine reading his books. Oh, the Wiccan book that I reviewed on the channel? Yeah, I love that one by Harmony Nice. Oh my gosh, such a good book. The illustrations in there are beautiful. I want to reread that one. And then I have a big, huge Wiccan encyclopedia, or witches encyclopedia. It's like a college grade type book. Slowly making my way through it. My complete collection of the H.P. Lovecraft collection. Wow, that was really hard for me to get out. But I just burped on camera. Well, guys, now you know me a little better. Excuse me, though. You know what I really dislike? Those people like, and they just don't do anything. They just like, it's like normal for them. That's gonna be a lovely screenshot, by the way. Fuck it. You guys don't even know how many memes there are out of me already that are just you just have to laugh at a certain point, you know what I mean? You really just have to laugh. Do you do rituals yourself? Yes, I do. I have, so even just right here, I have my little sage. I have white sage, and then I have lavender and pine. I move through them slowly because I don't burn a whole lot of time. And then for my tarot cards, of course, I keep my crystal over it, and I have a certain way that I'll do my tarot readings. Of course, there's cloths that go, and stuff like that, to keep the space clean and everything. And then eventually I put them, so I have this situation on right here, of course. And then I just keep, I make sure to cleanse everything and sage and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely have a lot of rituals that I do just in my practice. You should do a video with a witch's ritual in it. I can definitely, yeah, I used to do a lot of witchy content on my channel, and I still do. Like, obviously the whole theme of my channel is kind of like, you see the crystals in the background. My crystal logo, obviously that little drawing that a fan did of mine was, it has like the elements of, crystal and everything, and amethyst, and the element of fire and protection symbols on it, and everything like that. So it's very witchy themed, but I have stopped doing that stuff on my channel. I should get back into it. That'd be a good idea. Off to work. Have a good night. Have a good shift. I hope you are out there. Be safe and use hand sanitizer. Wash your hands. The coronavirus. Want to make sure everybody is safe. I love how I'm just like a mom right now. I'm just like, wash your hands. There was what was his name? Some guy, it was like a bigger channel. H3H3 podcast was trying to get like the government's attention to cancel Comic-Con because it's being held in Washington. And with the virus outbreak right now, that just kind of like from 200,000 plus people are coming from all parts of the country, sometimes even around the world. It's a good idea to maybe potentially cancel Comic-Con this year. And I know it's like, oh my God, I just committed a sin. But at the same time, it's like, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. And Keemstar was like actually tweeting about it. He's like, can you believe this guy? And it's like, no, actually I can believe him. It's a good idea. Thank you, delivering pizza. So it's going to be handling a bunch of money. Oh no. Yes, get some hand sanitizer for real though. And some like Lysol wipes or whatever. I literally went to the store and made my husband, I bought him like these wipes and stuff, and I put them in the glove compartment of the car, and I like tell him whenever he gets out of the car at the end of the day, or whenever he's in the car, to use a wipe on the steering wheel, the knob, like the knobs for the radio, the door handles, all that stuff. The buckle. And I get on him about it too. I'm like, are you using your wipes? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, are you actually shutting the wipes so they don't all dry out? Because that's what he did too. And he's like, Yes. I had like a conniption. I was like using a wipe for, it was like last weekend or something like that. And I opened the glove box and I'm like, the wipe container is open. I was like, do you know? And he's like, yes, I'll help it. I'll fix it. I'm like, good. These things are like sold out now. So it's like, to have these things like a commodity, man. You should have seen the look on his face. How did you and your husband meet? We actually were working at Sonic together. And we met there officially. And I remember seeing him the first time by him opening the door for me. So it was like I was walking behind him. And so it shocked me when he saw me in the reflection of the glass of the door and held the door open for me. That was like the first time. Well, actually it happened a little previous in high school that he kind of did the same thing. He held the door open for me. And then I remember just thinking, well, I'll never be with a guy like that in high school, and then just going about my day. But then, like, I started working at Sonic, and yeah, he did the same thing there. But I had no idea that he saw me behind him. So it was, like, cute. He was really nice, too. Yeah, I was the drink maker at Sonic. Let's just say that went horrible. I got fired from that job just because I was not good at it. Like, I was really bad at that job. I mean, he will even attest to me being bad. But he would never get mad at me. He would always, like, have an extra, like, little wipe or whatever, like a hand cloth, and he would wipe down the drinks. And he would, other people would yell at me. They're like, there's like, there's sticky stuff on the outside. I'm like, well, fuck you. Do you see this? I make about 800 drinks a day. Do you fucking see this shit? And, like, at Sonic, you make, like, hella drinks, dude. Like, it's not just, like, get the Pepsi, get the Sprite. It's, like, I would like a chocolate Dr. Pepper with a cherry squirt. And so it's like, what the fuck? You know? And I'm back there, like... Yeah, so... By the end of the day, like, all the slushy machines, they'd like spit back on you because it wasn't very like high-tech stuff. And so, like, I've had little rainbow dots all over my face by the end of the day. It was just ridiculous. I hated that job. Oh my gosh. And then our manager, okay, so there was like half price shakes or something like that before, like, at 9 o'clock, and then the store closed at 10. Well, our manager would make us clean and close down, like, the stations at 9 in preparation so we could restock and everything and then be out of there exactly by 10 because she didn't like to pay overtime. And every motherfucker in that town, I swear to God, would roll up at 9 o'clock. There were like 80 people wanting like 15 shakes. And we were all supposed to be cleaning and restocking at that time. And, yeah, there was one time I was taking this big-ass thing of, like, the shake refiller. And it's, like, this big-ass thing, like a vanilla, like, melted-down ice cream that somehow transforms into the icy shake. Or, yeah, whatever, the milkshake. And I spilt it. But it came out like a volcano. And so, oh, my God. It was bad, dude. It was bad. There was shake shit everywhere. And it was like, what the fuck is happening? It was so... I just hated that job. And then there was somebody there that we worked with that had her, like, throat slit. And she was a badass bitch. She's scary. She had, like, a big-ass scar. It's crazy. Almost like, what's happening? Yeah, a lot of the high school kids were there, so it was a lot of fun. Let's just say I was never meant to be a drink maker, though. Yeah, fun times. Yeah, my first ever job, though, was at a Chinese restaurant. That was fun. Chinese/sushi. She was pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you knew not to fuck with her. But she was nice, though, too. It was kind of weird. Yeah, it was definitely weird. I'm all thinking back on the Sonic days. Oh my god. Your husband and you need a Q&A on the stream. Okay. That's gonna go one of two ways. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be funny. I'll get him to do that. I'll get him to do that. Oh my gosh, Dildo! Dr. Dildo, what you doing, man? What you doing? I want to see a Q&A too. Yeah, I'll get him on to do a Q&A. You guys are going to see him blush. Oh my gosh. You're X-rated, Dr. Dildo. X-rated. This should be entertaining. I think it will be. I think it will be. Well, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for liking up the stream. It was awesome. And I can't wait to see you guys again. Go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon on the top tier if you guys want an extra weekly stream. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there this next week as well. And yeah, check out my new video. I did post a video yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, it should be in the video queue somewhere. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Kiss the stars.